Listen up.
This just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report.
Gossip.
With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Now, Wendy Williams yesterday was on TMZ, and she was talking about that she only has 5% of feeling in her feet, and she actually picked up her foot and showed everybody. I was trying to do it. But all right, let's go.
You know I have lymphedema. You know what that is, correct?
I know.
All right, I'll show you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. Lymphedema is this. Do you see this right here? Look, I can't hold it higher. Do you see?
Yeah, we can see. Yeah.
All right, it's up and down. I can only feel maybe 5% of my feet.
Wow.
Do you understand?
Right.
Which means normally I would be in a wheelchair. I'm not in a wheelchair. I stand up.
So how do you know you can only feel 5% of your feet? Is it like on your iPhone when your iPhone tells you how much percentage of your battery you got?
No, I'm sure that she can't really when she's walking. I'm assuming. Did you ever on the toilet too long?
I don't think that's the same thing.
And then you stand up and you can't feel your feet?
I don't think that's the same thing.
But I'm just like, but you can't feel your feet. Like, it has to be like this, similar to that.
I don't think that's the same thing. I meant to pray for Wendy last night, but I forgot. But I'm going to do it today. And after I saw those feet, I sent her so much healing energy. Okay? And I'm still sending her healing energy right now.
Okay. All right. She also talks about her podcast and what's going to be happening on her podcast.
And I was like, I've got enough money to do something else. And what I've never done, podcast, which, by the way, podcast everyone has. But when you're famous, podcast will make more money for me being famous than doing the Wendy Williams show. So
That's
podcast, where will I go? I'm not sure. Europe, the France, wherever I want to go.
I personally believe Wendy could absolutely have a successful podcast because, say what you want. She's one of the best to ever do it on this radio thing. There's not too many people who can do what Wendy does in front of a microphone. But just because you're famous, that does not translate to success.
That's facts.
In podcasts. That is absolutely not true. In fact, the best podcasts to me are the podcasts from people who were never in the entertainment world. People like, Horrible Decisions, or, Kid Fury and Crystal the Reed, like people who came from different backgrounds other than the industry.
Mm-hmm. And she also talks about retiring from her show.
You seem to be moving well. How are you feeling just physically?
Better than you.
That's no doubt, by the way. There's no doubt. Is this a semi-retirement for you?
Excuse me. I am 100% retired in the Wendy Williams show. And I don't want to be on TV except for guest hosting.
Okay.
Why she said that to them like that? What? Better than you.
Better than you?
I would have had to hold up my feet and say, I don't think so.
You stupid, man. Stop it, man.
Is that like the gout?
You asking me? I never had lymphedema.
That look like gout.
Before.
I think that's the fancy word for gout.
Is it?
I don't know. I'm just talking. I told y'all at the age of 44, which I am today, I don't care no more. I'm just gonna be talking.
All right.
All right. Now, everybody else just talking.
Now let's keep.
I'm tired of putting thought into things.
Now, Nipsey Hussle's murder trial continues, but the accused, I should say, was unable to resume his trial because it was revealed that he was beat up in jail. He was assaulted in jail, so he couldn't come to court.
God bless.
So, don't know how bad he is or what shape he is, but he couldn't show up in court because I guess they whooped his ass in jail, and I don't know what actually happened, but we'll see if he's able to come back to court in the next couple of days.
He must not be in like a PC or whatever it was, because I know before the trial they had him away from everybody, because that would have been happened.
Correct.
If he was actually around people. So he must be around people now.
Yeah,
in some way, shape, or form.
They said that he required medical attention and suffered more than a black eye.
Okay. God bless.
Mm-hmm.
I have no healing energy to send him.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Charlamagne.
Yes.
It's your birthday. Who you giving your donkey to on your birthday?
Before after the hour, man, I think I'm going to make you hungry. You know what I'm saying? I got on my, you told me these not hoochie daddy shorts, even though they are above the knee. But when I do sit down, they ride up on me a little bit so you can see these thighs. And before after the hour, I'm going to make you hungry for these thighs. I'm going to test everybody in this room's heart. And I'm going to test everybody in this room's appetite. Because I need to know who I'm around. All right? Because there's some really strange people on this planet, and we're going to talk about them for after the hour. I need to know who's the cannibal in the room. I have my suspicions. We'll talk about it.
Dark meat or white meat?
Oh, see? We're going to talk about it.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.